Yeah, I couldn't remember. I think it's Berlin. I'm just not sure. We got a delivery to make today. Had a great show there. I hope we don't keep losing connection. This has been happening during 2K. It's chaotic. I don't know what's going on. It's the last couple of days. This started a few days actually. Started up, and I don't know what's causing the issue. It's not. It's kind of windy, but not too much. I know what it is. Damn bamboo jungle over here. So I know we're in Hamburg. Like I said, I don't know what the first delivery is. I think I maybe Berlin. I'm not sure. Can't remember. I got a rest eater, so may have to. I don't remember. Oh, the music's obviously on. So yeah, we will rest. We got a 312 kilometer. Let me turn that radio off. Let's look here. Where are we headed? Berlin. I thought it was Berlin. I wasn't sure. So let me get the rest, which is just put that in and put that to accept real fast. Okay. So start the engine. Turn the light switch up twice. Change mode and accept, and we should be on our way. This will take about half an hour. Then I gotta at least get one daily from my girl. To keep her streak going. Red Dead. Hope you guys enjoyed the backlash. But Matt, can you go? Please. He would have hit my trailer if I didn't. There's no way I could have got out there. Of course, we're counting down the days now. And yeah, Tuesday would be the first big thing, which would be, of course, the DLC drop. Next DLC drop for 2K22, which we do have. Oh, I thought we had a roadblock there. Yeah, we know there's. I don't know if this guy. What? You can't go forward, or you got a red light? It's got a red light on. Yeah, watch out, bringing of course matches with all of them. Got us one I know for a fact it would be. I got two actually, I never know who the hell. That's the women. Mr. T, I guess Piper would be a good opponent. Doink. I don't know. Doink is going to be an interesting one. I'm trying to remember who else is on this pack. Is it Rick Boots in this one? Bulldog. I know Bulldog is. Yeah, I think Rick Boogs. Bulldog, I don't really know who I'm putting up against. Rick Boogs. I kind of may do a tag with him and Shinsuke against the Usos. Of course, people may know why the Usos. I'm curious what he get update Shinsuke's. I know every update we keep hoping, you know, update Arcade Bros tag entrance. I wish they would do it with frickin' DX though too, cause they got the motion, they just don't got the music for some reason. And they were nearing the end of the regular DLC. We don't know if there will be any extra, of course, with the updates. Which we know they have surprised us in the past. I mean, we got Doshikova and those guys. Could see these ones I've been using course, like Fanny and him, which, but anyway, great job with Fanny. I like Fanny. Still can't believe they won the fucking tag titles, though. Yeah, Fanny and freaking Robin Ray won the tag title. Of course, we got a few injuries now, too. I wasn't. Oh, we're over by the roundabout. Yeah, maybe this means there'll be a break up here. I'm not sure. Do you have? Oh, well, hell, I'm gonna get a ticket anyway. That's gotta get off. I don't know where to turn. Come on, don't keep that up there. I thought I stopped in time. So we're on our way to Berlin. I wasn't sure. I thought it was Berlin. I just wasn't sure. You know, that's got a few deliveries. Are we on a? Must be on a motorway. I know we were. I didn't know there was one in the middle of Hamburg. Where the near the roundabout. I didn't know that. I don't think I've ever used those ones, to be fair. I've already used that southern, that other X motorway. Kind of closer than my head. So I know it's a logistic hub. I know at some point I'm going to have a place I haven't been to in a while to deliver. Tricky delivery. E-notifications. But you know, that's kind of tricky. It's such a narrow drop-off area. So you gotta be so careful you don't make a mistake here. I think we're going over this way. Merging with these lanes coming right here. Then we do have to count down now for those a lot of stuff going on next week. First it'd be Monday. I know there'll be an update for 2K22. Don't know if anything special from it, so just know there will be an update. There always is on right before the DLC drop. Then of course DLC on Tuesday. Wednesday it'll be Destroy All Humans. Most likely, as long as I can afford it, I'm getting it. On Wednesday, then Friday, because a few things. Going Sims 4 werewolves, but I'm also getting fishing in the North Atlantic, which can't wait to do. Of course, I'm being advised to do lobster right at the start, which is pretty smart. I do. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to afford the scallops though. I think you want to sell. I was lucky to get it, but I didn't. I wasn't sure, you know. I know there's also that other one, what's it called, the Barren Sea one, which is same series, you know. But yeah, the older one. It's cheaper though, so I'll get another one. Of course, on July 4th, I gotta remember I gotta play Crew 1 on July 4th. There's no word if I'm right for doing that. Might have to be in a red, white, and blue car, American car, or something. I know there's something with July 4th. I'm hoping to do that today. I woke up a little late. I was hoping to start the morning off, do a hunting expedition over in Africa there on Call of Wild. Just hoping to do that, but I woke up a little late. I know, because I'm going to be on foot. It takes a while to get around. As you know, it takes a while. Hoping to bag a lion over there. I haven't did one yet. I haven't did technically a cougar either. I had a chance. The thing was, it was level 9. I had a level 8. Probably could have did some damage. Might have been enough to kill it, but there's also a pretty good range, and I don't know if you shoot at a cougar, you miss. There's a good chance it will attack. Most it would attack. Hunter caught a wild. Spent the only thing I think. The only thing I see that they may be a little off on. Most animals don't attack on them. They run. Not usual behavior for a lot of them, especially like the gators and stuff. Gators will attack you. I don't know that much. I see here a slime. That slime about there off. That's a farm. Where's that? Sounds like under a road over there? Don't look like one. I love this series. I love the game, I really do. At some point I want to get, like I said, I keep saying that, I want to do some Farmers Dynasty for real. Mainly because I know for those of us that are looking at Alaskan Truck Simulator, it's looking at the food, the hunger issue on there. It's one of the closest games I've seen to that. That it seems like the demand for hunger, how often you gotta eat. At least Farmers Dynasty, you got some options. You can always get apples, for instance. Make some applesauce. I usually make sure I'm fully stocked before I go out to work. Take some from the pantry and usually have applesauce ready to go. Of course, you can always buy food, but I know Alaska you may be few and far between those stops. That's Chef Fabriano found out. At least in the tutorial. Or the demo. It just seemed like the place he went to was a stop, but it wasn't in that version. Of course, he did starve. The only person I've seen do that. He got smart the second time around, though. He brought extra food. Also, he made one mistake right at the start, and he knew what I realized. That he ate all the reindeer meat right at the start. What you don't want to do is that's one of your best things for food, of course. I like that little element to it. It's a trucking game with survival instincts. I do like that. Of course, you gotta give some kudos to what we're playing because, of course, hooking up the trailer the way they do and lifting the supports. Now, they got a different way to do it. But it's still, this was the game that introduced that, wasn't it? Those elements in the games. Getting out of the truck. Okay, everyone says the same thing. I don't know any other game that does this. Really, because at least 3 of you, the ones I've watched, all 3 of you have played this game. Crap, I don't know if Father Honor ever gone to a cinema, so. I know he keeps saying they wished ATS and those would get it. Yeah, probably would be nice. That's one thing. I've seen it with Australian too. They another one that's going to have that aspect where you're hooking stuff up, which makes sense. You know, that's part of trucking. I will applaud both of them. Now, where that comes to PS4 version, the cables that's something I've been saying with this. I wish they would have, right, where you have to hook up the trailer. Granted, usually on here there ain't a lot of room between your cab and that trailer, so I don't know if you could get up there to do it. But we know they should have that stuff. I guess I really hope you guys enjoyed the 2K. So I was in like free or for more parts. It kept cutting out my connection for some reason. I know where Kevin's for fishing. Every next time he's on, I gotta remember to ask him. I don't know if that's how multiplayer. I don't know. Fishing. Cause I can't wait to do that again. I really can't. I love fishing. Like I said, I like doing it even on, you know, Red Dead. I'll go around fishing when you can. Sometimes, of course, you get attacked. Or lately, every time I start fishing, I get that wildlife photography pops up. I go do it because I need gold on there. So you get some good shots. I should have followed that one guy whenever he joins. You know, I know he gets some good points to lead. Of course, to be fair, I don't get the best cameras. I got a loaner whenever I'm doing it. Not on this account. This account I would have everything. Of course, I'm 170 something. I know I could be higher if I played exclude. Whoa, I think we had collision there. Sorry, man. Lucky I didn't do no damage there, because I seen him. He got up on. He definitely was up on two wheels, or weren't he? Trying to think they're a free bullet. I think it's two. Yeah, I don't think there's. But they have two forward back tires. I remember when I was first starting this. I had so much pleasure with it. First, it was going to start in Castle, or I don't know, Castle wound up being a bad idea because they don't have a co-op. It also was going to use Mon, which also wasn't the best idea because, of course, they got such a restricted. With the Boxer, they got restricted trailer, you know, capacity. So it's not a good idea. The one thing they have going for them is their fuel, but even that, I think the only one that man has to advantage is the container front. Because of course I believe it's got the same fuel capacity as their box truck, so it's got the advantage there. However, their new one, the 6x2, don't buy it. Don't buy it. The fuel capacity is so freaking low on that thing. I think it's like 400 some liters, which people, you know, that's good enough. It gets you around, but you're gonna be filling up like every time you go anywhere. You're filling up, because that's about half a tank on here for this truck. Yeah, I thought when, you know, when I first started doing it, it's like, oh, you know, if man's got the better fuel capacity, then if we're going to the semi like Ryan, then they would be the better choice because they would have a better, you figure, because they should have the better fuel, and they don't. That's what's funny about they don't. Be fair, also I prefer the dash stuff, you know. I don't like that red lighting on the dials. It's too abrasive, you know. One of those stuff. I prefer the softer colors for those. A lot of that has to do with I have eye infection. It still bothers me. at times. Once it's still an issue, so that's part of the reason I don't like that. Oh yeah, tomorrow. It'll be Sunday. Peace of love. So 100 some more kilometers will be in Berlin. Might be a little. Oh, I have to get over. Don't know if I need that far, but safe than sorry. Yeah, it looks like probably headed. I don't know if we were headed east. Probably headed maybe. Should probably have another one at some point, or this might be the final one. I know how Berlin is. It's farthest one of those east ones. Wait, east or what? Yeah. Actually, there's a what? It's west. Times I wish that. Yeah. I think that is. Yeah, that is one now. I'm right as east. Oh, come on. Right as I go try to change the lanes over here. Because I don't like being in those outer lanes. Because of merging traffic, get lanes in, stuff like that. Prefer that. If I'm going to be in one, I prefer the right one over than left. Obvious reason, because I can't see out the right mirror. You know, about doing that, and that's not always easy to do. Sometimes I really wish they had a way to do, you know, what's it called, track AR on the console. It would be so convenient to have. I guess, I really don't know. What I don't understand, it does make things a lot simpler, you know, when you turn your head. My problem is if I look like I just did, look at my cat. You know, yeah, that wouldn't be good, would it? But the game I'm also looking forward to, if I understand right, it's coming out later this year on consoles. Is a truck and logistics simulator. Why that one in particular? What? As long as it's a decent game, they actually will have if they do like to do computer, they will have multiplayer. It's also by Aerosoft, of course. I'm sure the developer is. Our publisher is Aerosoft. It should be like this. Sounds a reason. I fake though, unlike this. I don't think they have licensed brands. But seen, they definitely got some variety, and not just trucks either. You got like vans. You got monster trucks. But you deliver, you know, stuff. And I believe you also, I may be wrong, I think you used a forklift to get the stuff onto, certain things onto your trailers. So that would be an interesting little game. Won't be able to do a full run today. I do have to do a daily on there though, so probably just do that off camera. I just need to keep my streak going. I gotta get my, you know, getting up there where goals start being better. Today's, personally though, today's dailies sucked. It's not a good day for him. Ah, you stupid fly around my eye. It's buzzed it. Still on 6 it looks like. That'd be about 7 time we get into Berlin. So, trophy-wise, I'm currently between 10 and 100,000. I know that because, of course, I got the 10,000 trophies. So no 100. I believe it's 100,000 is the next one. It's one of those little details I wish they would have. The fact that truck driver has a detail. Yeah, it would be nice if they could add it here. An odometer. So you know how far you've been on one truck. They got it over there. Theirs is not a good idea though. Really shows how smart a map is. 10,000, not even close. Actually, I don't even think I'm at 1,000 yet on one. Tells you how smart our map is. Because sorry, here 1,000 is about a normal. Take me about 2 trips usually, because all these are probably 400 to 500 kilometers, so that take long to build up. I remember I was going exclusively on them at one point. It got it's too far long a drive though, you know. It's thinking you want the most mileage on your truck, right? What's the best option? Go exclusively Rostock, Kiel, Stuttgart, and Munich. Right, because those are the farthest apart. Like you pick up a load, or you can pick up a whole load. You know, I wasn't even caring about money, really, or anything like that. I was like, okay, I could pick up a whole load at one these, but instead of going closest, you know, go farther. Like pick up a Rostock, go down Munich, then Kiel, then Stuttgart. So like that, right? The only trouble is you don't always get those loads. So as I started adopting, like, okay, if that's the case, maybe like incorporate a few more cities down there, like Nuremberg, Frankfurt, stuff like that. Let's just say it got boring quickly though. That's the same cities over and over and over. So I think, actually I might have only been, be fair, I may be wrong, I might have only been picking up one load because I might have been in the box truck board. I'd rather have this though. It's my preferred one. Obviously they do what they said they're adding. Hopefully on all, they have talked about adding the tankers, which would be nice, very nice addition to this. I keep saying they could do a flatbed, so too. Like Truck and Roll Australia shows, just dropping down the load. I don't know if I think we're. I don't think this is the. Yeah, it's a take away the happiness for that is. Yeah, this is where I fly. This is over by the. I think it's over. Either near the co-op or the one to the north of that. Remember one time I was just driving around Berlin. Like, what happens if you run out of gas? Don't. Don't. I seen so many people ask that question on Game Tech's streams. He never would do it. I did it. Yeah, what happens? Well, you know how this game don't have fast travel? Yeah, that's what happens. You're walking. Found out if you accident, put some more fuel back into your truck. That's what, but yeah, you just don't want to run out of gas. Diesel, I'm saying gas. It's diesel. I know a thing or two about truck. I know enough about trucks not to be saying gas Or petrol. It's diesel. Less diesel. More lethal. Non-lethal. Sort of. Yeah, I tried to watch Silver Run last night. Dude, I wish you guys would have got the civilian quicker because I fell asleep. Problem is, afterwards, they don't always have their stuff up. It's like, I think it's because he probably gets blocked. What the hell happened in Berlin? I bet I hit that freaking flipped over car there. Somebody just told me I hit that. I know why, you know, because the stuff gets blocked, or put to private only. That's so the language. What the? Sorry. Just laying on the horn there. Can't remember, it's a logistic hub, so their lights will be going off here soon too. It's almost 7, I don't know when the lights turn off. Well, that's one thing I won't do. I won't, like, city drives, yes, I will, but not. I won't. Like, the co-ops, I will not deliver at night. It's way too damn dark around those. That's a long life. I feel like I'm playing GTA right now. I don't know if you ever waited on light on there. If you're trying to make yourself look like an NPC to other players, yeah, that's especially if they don't recognize your name, you know. Yeah, it's not ideal. Say Father, he created a special account. He's trying that on, do that on, like, look like an NPC, so what he could do. Right, which I get, yeah, because if you got to recognize the name, especially like he has, you know, yeah, people. I see it over on Road Dead. People doing it on me. I know I don't got the most viewers, but I do have some. A few, quite a few actually. To recognize the name. That or they're just griefers because douchebags. Our dad was just went into town to sell my fish. Right, I've sell fishing on there, make some money. Guy comes running up on his horse, knocks me over right as I'm at the butcher. I didn't even know that was possible, to be fair. Yeah. Total. Of course I made a mistake. He did it. He got my ire up, so I, of course, put a gun on. Moved away so I could shoot him, of course. He had either explosive or something like that on ammo. And this is on my other account, so it's like I'm a low rank player. That's why I do it. It was like I said on that first day I was doing it too. I was over by I think it was Armadillo's out right outside town. You just see all these guys. I know what they're doing. They're waiting for deliveries, wagons, or missions, and they'll go intercept them. That didn't bother me, but that's why I was worried. I was leading my horse because that's what I was doing. I was building up my bonding. So what I did is like got on that horse. Like I gotta get out of here quick. I thought they would go jump me, right? You see that too often. The griefer policies are getting bored as of a new update. That's what they do on there. Like I said, I'll be doing that next, but probably off stream. I'm only doing like one little fun. I'm gonna go lay down for a while. So what I do is I go back this way, go back in this corner, turn. Try to get this trailer straightened out. Like that. Never does get straight. Some kitty cat toys. Hey Smokey, want some cat toys? That looks like the food. I'm looking at the stuff on the... I'm glad they did this, but every so often it's so fun to go ahead. If I tap X, I'm going to undo the trailer. This is only a little headache. Whoa! Oh, closed them. Yeah, I was making sure I'd open them before. Guess I'll go remember the time to move like that. I'm up against the wall. Yep. I never hit the wall before like that. Oh yeah, I want that out. I do, but to turn down. Well, I hate to see force feedback when we was fighting. Okay, that should be this. Turn the engine on, of course. As I get ready to close the door. Obviously that wasn't the last load. You know, spill, mash that like button, subscribe, leave those comments, all the good stuff. And I'll see you next time for more on the road. Till then, good luck at trucking. Let's see, we'll be headed, be down to Leipzig.